Hello, and let's talk about Tinboyz. Tinboyz are orc robots made by orc mechaniacs to make fun of other 40k races. Literally, they are in-universe racism, or should I say, toxic orc chillinity. They came out in 1991. They were sculpted by Kev Adams, who had the nickname The Goblin Master, because he made so many goblins, and because he was their master. You can Google the Warhammer 2nd Edition Tinboy rules. They're pretty fun. They remind me of playing Squigs in Mordheim. So, the Mechaniac controls up to 4 Tinboys. They can't be more than 16 inches from him, or they have problems. They shoot all right, they hit better, and they get 2 attacks. Now, most of the rules are for what happens when they get out of control. And this happens once they're outside the command radius of the Mechaniac, or he dies. These are random rolled results, because of course they're going to be random rolled results. And they're for moving, attacking, and blowing up. Now for 34 years, Games Workshop has found better things to do with their time, like somehow making Gorka Morka without Tinboyz. But then they became a thing again, because in 2025, the Red Gobbo miniature had a Tinboy with him. Now, I don't care much for the Red Gobbo anymore. The first comrade among Gretchen equals has sold out to capitalism. However, the Tinboy he's got, number one, it's the first one in 3 decades. Number two, it's a goose-stepping Vostroyan guardsman. Now, I'm a John Blanche fanboy, or Blanche boy. Note to self, never say Blanche boy again in public. So I'm a big fan of Vostroyans. And if more of you were, we'd have more Vostroyans. So I take what I can get, even though it's racism by one of my armies against another. So technically, that means I'm still winning, or given how well I play, it means I'm still losing. Now, this would have been just about the Xmas miniature. However, we got pretty lucky in the ancient GW minis that nobody has heard of department. Now, I'm old. I like to lord it over the Gen Zs and the millennials at work all the time. But I was just 12 when the 1991 Tinboyz came out. Now, Lucas, the guy who ships you your miniatures from Illinois, he's old. He's so old, he would have been in his 20s when they came out. He probably fought at Gettysburg, too. Right? So Lucas drops me a note, and he says, hey, I've got the Red Gobbo Tinboy, and I have all the Tinboys, which he collected back in the day. Now you show me old minis, and I'm going to be on them like a fly on Nurgle's turds. So he sends them over, and we get them painted. The person who painted these up is our painting trainer. She's Dr. Asinsa Kalhari, and I did say doctor. She's a psychologist by training, but she prefers to paint for us. She's been painting for us for 8 years now. So here they are, some orc Tinboyz separated by 34 years. Will we get Tinboyz back in a later orc codex? I hope so, and I think that's more likely than us getting Vostroyans again. But as every Blanche boy knows, as long as one of his armies is winning, he's still winning. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for your time. Please do like and subscribe, and have a great Christmas and holiday season. My name is Navin, and I started Paintedfigs. We do high-quality miniature painting for the lowest rates on Earth.